Oh, Michelle's there. Gary, hi. I was just curious if we got anybody on YouTube. I really, let me see what's going on over there. Yeah, I got a lot of members here. Actually, what I want to do is really talk to YouTube members or potential members because we got our last day where people can try Let's Go Help for only $1. And so we have a special a website called Let's Go Dollar. So if you know friends that want to try us, you can go to letsgodollar.com and you can sign up for $1 and get 5 days of everything for free. The only thing you can't get is applying to our grants. Every day, every month we give out $50,000 to $75,000 of grants, and uh, that's for $20 a month paying members. Okay, so you have to go through the 5 days. For the 5 days, we can help you. Probably all the help you need to get started. In other words, no matter what you have, your problem in life is. I'm very convinced. I've been saying this for 50 years, and I believe that there are more government programs to solve anything you could think of. And these programs are money and health and everything to solve anything. I mean, if you want to buy a business or start a business or you start a nonprofit or fix up your home, buy a home, anything like that. Get an education, get a better job, get training for a better job. All those kind of programs are for free. Okay, but you don't know about them because they don't advertise. So that's what's important. You have to learn how to use these things. And we don't do that. And none of this is in Google. It's in Google, but you'll never find it in Google. That's the problem. Google has billions and billions of websites, and they all want to get money from you. What I want to show America is that there's 40% of everything in America uh, that wants to give you money. See this chart? I've seen this before. This is the whole economy in America. Okay, 60%, that's over here, the yellow stuff, that's capitalism, that's Google. But here, 40%, that's government and nonprofit organizations. And they're the people that give you money to make your life better. I mean, this is living in a community. When people live together in a community, they help each other, right? And that's what we do as a country. Most countries do something like this. We're very fortunate. They're a rich country, and we have lots of programs that do that. But the people who really need them don't know. The rich people know about this stuff. This is why, Elon Musk and even Donald Trump made their fortunes with government money. They yell at other people using it. Now, that's crazy. But that's a different argument. What I want to make sure is that more people know where this information is because it's for them. You live in this country. You have just as much right to it as Elon Musk. And Elon Musk gets $5 million every day. $8 million. That's right. I've been corrected. My frog on the refrigerator. $8 million every day he gets from government programs. So don't feel that you have to be embarrassed to get government money. And with this administration, it's all billionaires, and they're trying to get more money for the billionaires and cut out the money for the people who really need it. But again, that's maybe a little too political. So what I'm really trying to do is get people to realize what this country is and how to use it like a rich kid because they're using it. And that's how I learned about it. I was helping millionaires get this money. And I said, God, where I grew up in Pennsylvania, no one knew about this. And that was crazy. And so that's what my life is now. And it will be till it's over. And I figure I have about 10 more years of just spending and showing people what a great country is and how America loves you. I mean, I money and not ask for it back, and give you money to solve your problem or to do what you want to do in life, that's love. That's love to me. I mean, that's like your personal partner, whatever. I mean, that's what love. To me, after a couple of marriages, I finally realized that love isn't telling other people what to do in life. Telling love is helping other people do what they want to do in life. So to me, if you love somebody, your mission is to help them do whatever they want to do in life. And so that's why I feel America loves us too, because loves everybody here in America, because they have programs to help you do what you want to do in life. If you can't pay your bills and debt, America has programs to help you do that. So America must love you, right? If they do that. The problem is it's hard to find because you don't. The people normally look at Google and they're not there. Don't look at Google, please, please don't go to Google. So anything, you want to start a business, okay? Again, you go to Google. No, no. If you have money, yes, you can go to Google. If you don't have money, America still loves you. Yeah, you have to find out where though. And that's why when you get the wrong people, then you think America doesn't love you, but it does. Let me show you that it does. We love each other in this country. You just have to find the right one. I guess 60% of this country is trying to make money from you so they could survive. So that's understandable. That's capitalism. And that works pretty well. But it doesn't work well for people who don't have money. Okay. So what do we do with people that don't have money? And the problem with that is that we have more people that don't have money than any other developed country. Okay. I don't know if you can digest that, what I just said. We have more people in this country who don't have money than any other country in America. Let me show you what that means. Okay. That means that the percentage of poor people in America, and this is the top line here, is greater than every other developed country. So all the developed countries, we have 17% that live in poverty in America. Okay, the average of the developed countries is about 10, 11%. So we have more poor people than anybody else. And it's not for the underdeveloped countries, developed countries. And so that's the people I think we should be helping. Why can the richest country in the world have more poor people than any other country? They're not even doing as well as us financially. And here's another thing that really causes the average person in America to feel behind the eight ball. That's an expression from 50 years ago, so maybe uh, it doesn't resonate with you. But you don't have enough money to live. Okay, and that's what's happened in our country. The average person doesn't have enough money to live. Okay, I know this is part of true. Okay, here's the other graph. Okay, now let me show you how that works. Okay, here is inflation. Okay, everybody's talking about inflation and cost of living. Well, yeah, they should because it's terrible. Here's what's happening: inflation for the last 45 years, just going up like a rocket, right? Okay. Now, how do you deal with inflation? You earn money to live on, right? Okay, now here's what happened to earning money to live on in the last 50 years. Okay, 90% of the people earning money to live on, that only grew 30% over the last 45 years. Inflation grew 300%. So you got 30%, 300%. You're screwed, right? Now, if you're a fat cat, you're okay because they went up like a gangbuster. So that's what I'm trying to do is show people because there's no reason. Uh, it's not your fault. It may be, but probably not. It's the whole world around you. You don't take it personal. This is stuff that is cooked into our system right now, where the fat cats are getting most of the money. So that means there's less for the people. 90%. It's not 30%, not 20%, not half this country. No, 90%. Only time increase at 30% increase in your wages. So you have to find options. And that's what I feel we do as a community. What we've done in America is that, okay, we're going to have these programs to help people who can't make it because of inflation. Okay. And I guess that's what everybody voted on their favorite to help them with the president, and I don't know how that's going to work out. But until then, you have to have we have programs to help you with that, programs to live on, programs to pay expenses, programs to get out of debt, you know, programs to buy a house because it's so hard to afford a house anymore. So there's programs like for housing, you can get up to $150,000 of grant money to help you buy a house. Wow. But it's not organized like you would like it. That's the key. The government doesn't give information and money in a nice little package, like Social Security. Everybody knows where it is. It's there. But no, these are all scatter shots all over the country. I figure there's over 600,000 to 800,000 programs like this. So it's not one program. And you have to find out. And that's what I've been studying and teaching people, about things like this for 50 years. 50 years. Man, I don't even feel 50. And I've been doing this for 50. So let me help you too. And what I have now is we have an organization. It's a community. We built a community of 25,000 people that help each other. We help each other. 25,000 people helping each other get government money, funds, and free stuff so they can survive or grow. You want to grow. You want to get a better job. You want to start a business. Any of these kinds of things. You need health care. Okay, there's so many programs. Even if you can't afford, it's not covered under a program. There are other programs that people don't know about because all this good stuff is not advertised. You'll never find it in Google. So you can't go to Google to get help. There's just too many other sources for this, and it is we have so much to give back to our country. So that's what we do this. I assume. I wasn't here when all this started. Probably closed, but not really. And what they do is that too. And that's nice to meet you. You're a very fascinating person with your colorful personality. You're a real Uncle Moneybag from Monopoly. Oh, I see. I remember that. Always. I'm so excited that I signed up because I had a gunshot wound, which left me as a T11 spinal cord paraplegic with one lung and currently am disabled in a nursing home. So you can understand, I could really use uh, every bit of this program. Thank you. God bless you. And I am so excited. And your software website is made so easy to use. Wow. Well, I could go home now. That's awfully nice of you, Jen. I'm so sorry to hear. Well, okay, there's a lot of things to do. The first thing you want to do is you have trouble paying your bill. Okay, you go on the left-hand side of Let's Go Help there, and there's a tab called um, Unlock Your Dreams. Okay, or maybe my dreams. Unlock Your Dreams. There, you're going to find on paying bills and debt. Okay, you want to get help with that. And because of your medical condition, click on help with paying medical bills and getting medical help. That's another thing. And it's just everything. They'll pay your bills, pay your co-pays, pay your prescriptions, everything. So if you have coverage, whether it's Medicaid or something else, and they're not covering something, you have to look in there to find other nonprofit organizations that will help you. Let me look at something for you. I'm using Unlock an American Dream Fund. Okay. Hopefully, yes. What is your zip code? Jupu? Is that how you pronounce your name? What is your zip code? And no, it's people watching on YouTube. You go to this website, findhelp.org. Okay, go to that website, findhelp.org. Okay, anybody could do this. You don't have to pay any money. But if you want to, uh, okay, findhelp.org. Okay, what's your zip code? Okay, 48313. 48313. Well, as you're laying there in bed, you go to that website, uh, findhelp.org, and I'll put in your zip code so I could show you one. 834-313. And I put search, and then I'm going to put help. Uh, okay, under healthcare, the sections you want to look at are healthcare, and then under healthcare you have dental care, end of life care, health education, paid for healthcare, medical care, mental health care, sexual and reproductive health, and vision care. Okay, all of those there are under the tab under your zip code for health. Okay, but now you have other things. Um, and I just look for vision care. That'll help. Okay, there's 10 just on vision care. Okay, the other thing you want to do is disabilities. Okay, so what you do is you go up, and there's a little code. There's a little bar on top where you can put in a program name or a keyword. So put in disability. Okay, when I do that, okay, for your zip code, there are 420 organizations that help people with disabilities. Okay, well, if you can't get around or anything, uh, what I would do is start contacting as many people. Phone is best, or direct email, but I would do that. I would not go online as much as possible. If you look at their website, that says call or email. If you can't call, get them to talk to you one-on-one. That's how you get more help in this world, is developing relationships, not on you know websites and stuff like that. Mickey, been on Find Help for many years. This country sucks. Well, Mickey, what are you trying to do, Mickey? That's the key. Is that you just you need help. Yes, we all need help, but see, it's categorized. Everybody can help you, but if they can't help you, you have to ask them financial help for what, Mickey? Uh, uh, you have to ask them for what? County. No, financial help. What do you need money for? The county? You want to give money to your county? I don't understand, Mickey. No, what problem do you have? Credit and debt repair, okay? Okay, what is your zip code again? You had it up here, I think, 20706. 20706. Okay, first of all, what you gotta do is go to, on the left-hand side, Prince George's County. Oh, I'll open the window, we can talk. I'm downtown DC. Uh, and, but on the left-hand side, on Let's Go Healthcare, you'll see unlock my goals. So you want to go to unlock my goals and see debt and expenses, okay, and paying your bills, okay. I used to oh, that's pretty cool. So go to that website and click on that because it takes you step by step to get through the spine organization to get out of debt, pay your bills. That's what they're all there to do, okay? What did Miss Shannon? Okay. Okay. Are there any grants that help you make a one-time thing? Yeah, but okay. You have to start looking. That's right. So you find the people that help you. What's the grant? What's the payment for? Also, I said, oh, thanks. What is the payment for that you're trying to pay for? Let me see if I can. Okay, for here, 20706. Okay, I put it, find help, I put 20706. I'm gonna put emergency. Okay, for the emergency, oh no, I don't wanna do that. I misspelled that. Okay, emergency financial, okay, and, okay, okay, now here, okay. After you go through us, if that doesn't, what we have there, here is 474 organizations where you live that help with emergency financial assistance. But I guess it, not really sure what's in it. I don't see what you see. Okay, let me give you the link. But do you see on the left-hand side, Mickey, do you see unlock your goals? And the item on unlock your goals, you want to do that. And then here, I just put on top, look at what I said on top. Here is this for Mickey. Here, this is for you, Mickey. This is from findhelp.org, which over 400 organizations for emergency financial assistance. Okay? And you see it. 400 organizations on emergency financial assistance. Okay, those people on YouTube, remember, I'm helping people on Let's Go Help. And here's how you can become a member for $1. Okay, so we have a service that is $20 a month. That's all with unlimited one-on-one help to apply to every government grant you're eligible for. We also give our own grants, $50,000 to $70,000 every month, but you get one-on-one help like this, and we have 15,000 people of members that help each other. See? And they'll say you ask a question, you go online. We have 3, 4, 5 hours of live Zoom calls that you could, just chat in on, and to ask people who are there who got money how they did it, and they share that information. And to join us for only $1 to see if you like it, before you spend $20, you can go to letsgodollar.com. And that offer ends tonight at midnight. So you have from now until midnight to go to letsgodollar.com, sign up for $1, and you get 5 days of everything. The only thing you don't get is our grants. So we have 4 grants every month that we give out. That's free money, $50,000 to $70,000. I was just trying to learn how to make a living, and then all of a sudden, wow, this is more than that. I didn't want to charge a lot. I used to charge thousands of dollars. I want to help people who need it, not people who don't need it. And that's the problem. All the stuff that the government gives out, which it should be for everybody in our community. The backends learn about it and use the hell out of it. And the people who really need the money don't know the system. They're going to Google, and you're wasting your time in Google unless you have money. So that's what Let's Go Help does. And you can join us for $5 to see if it's worth it for you. And I know, $1 for 5 days. So you join us for $1, you get 5 days. And in 5 days, you can get all the stuff you need. So I want everybody in America to realize America is a great place that gives out a lot of free money and help to help people. This is how we show love in our community. By helping you solve problems, whether it's financial problems or your future, what your future is going to like. We help each other do that. And we have all these laws that have been created to give out money to help you do this. And the rich people know that. Hi, Matthew. Any help for the SBA borrowers? My zip code. Well, I guess if you have an issue with the SBA loan, they're going to be tough to deal with because they're cutting down their staff. It's so hard to get. So you go to SBA.gov, and if you have an EIDL, is that the loan that everybody has? But don't run from that. Okay. What you want to do, if you can't, they'll make a deal with you because this is the government. This is not Wall Street lending you money like a bank. No. Okay. Okay, there may be forgiveness there too. You have to ask for forgiveness. The government is like borrowing money from your father. You know, he wants you to pay you back. Uh, oh gosh, I see that. But there are ways around it too. So see what is there for you. I told FBA I'm going out of business. Okay, yeah, see how you can work it. Yeah, okay, good. If you have a relationship, if you don't, if you have, you can't get through to SBA or they're not talking or you don't get what you want, call your elected official, okay, and make an appointment. You can call this, and the two senators are the best place to start. And here's their phone number. Uh, 202, Mickey, here's the phone number. I don't write this in for you, but you're here. 202, oh, 202, 2022, 224, 202, 224, 3121. Okay, call your two senators' office and ask each of them, hey, I need help. I can't pay my SBA loan. Okay, you don't want to run. They have that. And even if you have back taxes you can't pay, there's probably help for that. The IRS has one. You could get up to 90% of the back taxes that you owe forgiven. Yeah. And then other parts that you have to call. Don't run away from it. How about the state? What's the state? Oh, the state. The state, what taxes in the state? But same thing, they all have income tax forgiveness programs. They should, most of them do. Or even, I have to take that, or even, what the heck is it? I know property taxes, but you have to ask. I don't know, they're all different. For filing back in 2015, yeah, well, oh, wow. Well, come clean. Because it just hangs on you. They'll make some kind of deal. You don't have money. They can't get blood out of a stone. Yeah. So talk to them, Mickey. That's the only way it's going to work. And don't try to hide. And don't try to go on Google and try to find some hot shot. Payment is $32. Oh, well, that's not bad. Yeah, for 49 bucks. Is that for which one is that? That's the $700? Okay, well, tell me you can't make that. What else? Get another deal. Yeah, get another deal. Yeah, that you're having trouble, you know, and you can't do this because of all the other problems you have. That's the way. And then if you have trouble dealing with, I don't know if that's the state, then call your state elected official. Now, your state elected official, you find out by going to commoncause.org. Go to commoncause.org and put in your address and you'll find your state elected official. And your federal, actually, you can try your federal officials too. They usually have power over everybody, but particularly the senators, yeah, kind of thing. Let's see. Well, I'm fixing to purchase a 100-acre Craftsman home. It has, okay, you want to buy uh, property, okay? The first thing I would do is go to RD, because this is out in the country, rd.usda.gov, okay? RD, Rural Development, RD, okay? So you want to go to rd.usda.gov, okay? Let me try to do that. rd.usda.gov. Okay, so rd.usda.gov, okay? Uh, None of that applies to me because it's specific. 211 doesn't help. No, don't call 211. Depends on what you want. Find help is the same thing as 211. But you have to call people within 211 or within Find Help. To call them, Find Help. And you talk, well, I mean, I said you said for financial assistance, there's 400 organizations. I called every time. Uh, it, there's no shortcut to that. It's, but they ask, I'm not, well, that program's not for you. I just sent you 400 programs. They're not all for veterans. I thought you have to do that work to go through. It's not easy, I know. And that's why people don't do it. Uh, you want easy, but just think, how long have you had this problem? Okay, so it may take you a few hours to find a possibility. That's what life is. And if you don't do that, you're just going to keep going in circles. You know, find somebody else that won't have exactly what you want. You have to find exactly what you need by talking to people in your area that solves problems like you. And that's why the thing in one grant can use a lot of my stuff. Okay, well, you still have to get that. You know, and there's no way except making a lot of phone calls, talking to the people about what your problem is. But everyone you talk to, it has to be part of in the industry of helping problems like yours. That's why the organization, uh, what is it? Yeah. Okay, the 400 organizations. Okay, so you're in, suburb of Washington. There's 474 organizations. Okay, uh, and right. Okay, some of emergency financial assistance program. That's another. There's 400. Sure, they're not all going to be for you, but that is your fish in the barrel. You have more possibility of getting somebody from there than you do for anything else. Because here you have 400 organizations that all they do all day is help people with financial problems. And they're categorized as that. Sure, a lot of them won't be for you. They'll be for veterans or for seniors or people with two heads or whatever they have. You know, but you have financial problems. And when you call these people, whoever they are, you just say you need help. That's all you have to say. I need help because they're a business to help people. And then if they cannot help you, then you ask them, what do you suggest I do? You have to expand your possibilities and your mind. And you do that by talking to people, finding out stuff that's outside of your head, not outside of you, not inside of your head, thinking about the things you know. What an individual knows is a drop of water in an ocean. So that's why we have to go out of that and find out and get possibilities from people, not from your mother or your uncle or your neighbor or anything else, but people who solve problems like yours. So you talk to them. They can't fix your toilet, you talk to a plumber. You don't talk to a lawyer. And even if they can't fix it, they'll tell you more help. Here's what you need. Oh, he can't fix it, but maybe you should try Joe over here. He does that. Things like that. That's how you grow possibilities. Going back, unfortunately, back to the drawing board. And try to talk to people as much as you can, because then people want to help people. And that's what it is. It's a human condition that we all want to help each other. That's why I say I'm 82 years old. I'm going to do this as long as I'm alive. And I hope to get about 10 more years. Because the nicest thing in the world is helping somebody else. And that's what our members are here. They know how good that feels. And so it's selfish. It's selfish to help. So imagine these people that are giving up money to people with financial problems. Wow. Would you like it down like that? Sit there and give away money. So that's why they're happy people. So don't call up and yell at them because they're not giving you money. Man, they're doing the best they can. Or the last person hung up on you. Or other people. The government isn't the government. The government is people. And every phone call, every call you make is an individual person who you're talking to the first time has no idea that you just got hung up on 10 times. So if they pick up on the phone and they hear you say, "You better help me, you son of a bitch," because I've been calling for 10 years now and nobody, that's not going to go anywhere. Because don't forget, they could hang up on you right after you say hello, and still get paid the same. Good. See, on Google, you go there, they're going to kiss your ass until you give them money, and they'll be there with bells on. Okay, so that's an easy win because they're going to get your money. You got to get their money. That's what you have to do. No, I don't CO with Google. I'm not sure what that's good. I've been working on getting grants for starting casino, but bus service, but also for upgrading equipment for my podcast and also for a new home. Well, Joseph, all those things are possible. Uh, Now what you have to do is you talk to people. Okay, the home is, if you want a home, okay, money for a home. Look at, because you're a member of Let's Go Help. And by the way, if you want to become a member of Let's Go Help, midnight tonight is uh, the final, is the deadline for applying to Let's Go Help for $1. So it's Let's Go dollar. And that gets you in for 5 days of unlimited one-on-one help to apply to every grant you're eligible for. So letsgodollar.com, and you sign up, and within 20 minutes you'll be uh, finding applications and stuff like that. And people, we have 3, 4, 5 hours of uh, live members who are there to answer your questions about how this grant stuff works. Okay, and that's important to do. Where was I? I can't wait to have you as a guest for my podcast. Oh, no, yeah, I'm happy to. Go, let's go publicity, let's go publicity at gmail.com. Okay. I'm a nice guy, just desperate. Yeah, that's what happened. Uh, I've been following up so much forever, but wrote them off. But now I'm convinced there must be something. Well, that's right to you. No, I remember now. I'm sorry. Yeah, it takes effort. That's what drops people off. And that's why. So number one, you don't say you want money when you contact an office. You say you need help. So that's it. Because it sets the wrong atmosphere. It's sort of like knocking on the door for the first date and say, yeah, I want to go. Hey, before we go to dinner, want to go to bed? Something like that. Yeah. No, you don't want to be that person. You want to respect the people and see how they can help you. That's another thing. If you just say, you tell them this, oh, okay, great. Uh, uh, what was I saying? Uh, it doesn't matter. Okay, Joey, I know the person who works there, and she is upset because they keep changing their policy. Uh, where is that? I see. Oh, the Salvation Army. I bring my gas bill to 550. Funny because Salvation Army can't help me. Okay, well, there, if you put in utilities, Mickey, if you go and findhelp.org, put in utilities, okay, now I think you're 20706, right? Okay. Uh, okay, find help, that's 20706. Okay, I'll put that in. Smiley? Smiley? Okay, there's 116 programs for utilities. Call them all. Unfortunately, I'm not sure which one does it, but same thing. Okay, here it is, Mickey, what, 206, so you got 100 of them. So it is. Salvation Army doesn't work, and the county doesn't work, we got 74 more. I actually have a text service to offer, but I'm one that can't get SNAP or financial or anything because I choose, well, I don't think that's right. If you need help, well, there's two things. Do you have a service now you could sell? Things rather anti the way it should be. Well, it depends. You talk to one person, but go to find help. Actually, if you have a tech service to offer, you have a way to make money. And now you have to get customers. Okay, if you go on the left-hand side, there's something, there's a tab there called Um, unlock my goals. Okay, unlock my goals. That tab there. Okay. Uh, 62025. Okay, then, and okay, what do you need to do? Is that the financials, right? I just got I'm done. Okay. Oh, that's a good start. Okay. Uh, okay, let me see. Well, if you go to the find help, let me, okay, find help, I'm gonna put in the zip code 6205. Sorry. Okay, 62025. And 62025. No, I want to find help. Find help dot org. And I put in 62025. Okay. And then I gotta put in food. Okay. There's 113 for food in your zip code. Here's the here's the link. I don't qualify for that. Well, you need help for that here. What I would do is start there. Uh, and then what I would do is go emergency financial assistance, because if you have trouble paying for groceries, that's an emergency. And see if you're eligible for any programs in your zip code. That's in St. Louis. So it's a financial emergency. Okay, there's 400 there. So there's 400 for financial emergency where you live in St. Louis. Okay. Okay. Shannon. Yeah. And what else? But actually, for oh, Mickey, no, go to the SBA. No, the SBA, and then I mean that doesn't matter. If you go to sba.gov slash and then local dash assistance, but you want to, and they can also help you getting that down, because what's there is an organization called Small Business Development Center that will help you with your travel business and working with the SBA about what you owe them. Okay, so you get them to work for you. That's what they do. I I don't qualify. Anything not a charity. You don't qualify for what? I just think, I think I just. Oh, you're no, no. Okay. What's the zip code then? I thought you gave me that zip code. 62025. Yeah, 62025. No, the link I gave you was for 62025. Okay, and that's for financial assistance. So that how many? I say 200 organizations that provide. I don't know, 400. Uh, uh, 62025. Okay, and then yeah, Edwardsville, Illinois, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, there's 269 organizations in Illinois there, in your zip code. But what you want to do first is go to uh, Here it is. Yeah, and look at that, right? For all the people that have helped you with free finance. The first thing you want to do is go to the left-hand side and see unlock my goals and okay, photography. Are you in the and make sure you click on uh, bills and debt. You know, pay bills and get out of debt. Make an appointment there first, okay, before you do anything else. Okay. Geez, geez, Louise. uh, uh, you need help with photography. Is that a business? Oh, photography. Yes. Okay. Look on the left-hand side there, and sit down and call those mentors that you can talk to help you with your business. And here's if you need more mentors to help you, here's a free report. Go to BIT, no, not BIT, Tiny, TinyURL.com, /, let's go local business. Okay, tinyurl.com/local let's go business. And they'll show you there how to get a listing of 50 organizations in your area that help small businesses for free. Either find money, grow your business, anything. All that is free, okay? And that's tiny URL. I'll put that on a sheet so the people in YouTube can see it. Okay? Uh, TinyURL.com/let's go small business. Okay, so that's it. So going on those who can't afford the dollar. I want to help you too. So if you want to start a business, download this report. Shows you how to find 50 nonprofit organizations where you live that will help you start your business. Okay, or grow a business, anything. And if you want to join us, uh, you can twist our arm because we have uh, a special offer that ends at midnight, and it's letsgodollar.com, where you can sign up for $1 and get 5 days of unlimited one-on-one help to apply to every government grant you're eligible for. Okay, so it's 5 days unlimited help to apply to every government grant you're eligible for. And then if you stay, so after 5 days, your dollar is up, and then it'll be $20 a month. And once you become $20 a month, then you can apply to all our grants. Every month we have 4 different grants. So about 70, 50 to $70,000 in cash we give out to members every month. Amber grant is for businesses. Yes. Yeah, I think that's a woman's grant too. What did you point me for? What did you point me for? Me, I pointed you towards downloading that report if you need somebody locally, a nonprofit to help your business, which is tiny URL. When we leave it again, Cindy? 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna have to go. I just, oh, hi everyone, hi Pete Murphy. I contacted the referral you gave me. We had trees cut down, that's last night all over the company. All of that was discussed. I don't think I recommend, I would recommend most of the trees need to be chopped out. Do it that, kind of, do it, well, you know, then the other government, you know, it's just, we kind of, it's just go with it. Yes. When I would go, it's still home repair. So I would go to, findhelp.org, and then put in your zip code, and then put in home repair. Okay. Also, I would contact your local um, county cooperative extension. Extension service. Contact your local county extension service, and also call this senior uh, locator. Okay, call this number. It's for anybody helping seniors. You're a senior, so get help there. And this is called the Elder Care Locator. They'll help you find free help too, because they're in every county. So you call this number, you get the local office, then you call them. Okay? Well, Sam, I think I give you a long list of things, right? Okay, Evan, what do you need help to find a home? I'm still being up here where I live. My car is broken. Okay, Evelyn, and you have to want a special help for women that are in situations like yours. And let me try to find that for you. It's legal help. You want to find legal help. Well, actually, um, maybe I'll find it here. Okay, here's a link of all the legal help state by state. Okay, so if you go there, download this report and see for your state, there's a whole list of all the sources of free legal help. Towards the bottom, there's free legal help for people who have to get away, right? And get problems like yours. I want to go to cannabis business. Okay, that's another thing. But every county has something. So look at that list I just put up there too. Um, and for the cannabis business, I have a, let's see, what would that be? Yeah, look on the left-hand side, you will see unlock my goals, and you see the goal about starting a business. Okay, you want to go there and download that and follow the instructions on who to call to start a business where you live. I just put up the listing of how those organizations that have grants for people in the cannabis business, but it's state by state, but also go to the people that I'm giving it to for that. And I just have to sign up for it. Yes. That's right. Okay, I gotta go, guys, if I want to stay married, okay? I'll talk to you soon.